back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Geschützwagen E100. It's a Tier 10 German SPG. This one's located on the westbourne of Sand River, and it's under the command of talon1958 of OLIMP. And yes, he's in the contest again with Angelina75 to win the weekend lie-in. Well, Angelina won last weekend's lie-in. That's the second time in a row, second week in a row that she's done it. So yeah, she's getting the taste for the lie-in. And of course, that means Talon has to make breakfast on Sunday morning. Now he's got a 21cm howitzer, which is capable of doing 900 alpha and penetrating through, I think it's 53mm of armor. Yes. 11.4 meters burst radius and a 12.4 or 31 seconds stun duration. Looking for an enemy target at the moment. Nobody in sight. Oh, now did a tree just go down there? I think it, and another one. Somebody is in that bush, and I think, yes, Talon knows it, and he's lined up. Rounds out. Well, they're going to be finding that's a bit of a wake-up call. We'll have to wait until the end of the game to see if he actually did hit him. But, yeah, I think the enemy Manticore, because he's the light tank on the enemy team, was probably in that bush. And he probably got stunned. At least splashed. Now, the next target looks to be the Super Conqueror. Okay, he's loaded. Rounds out straight away. I'm not sure why he didn't get any damage. I think the shell may have hit the rock instead of actually landing next to the Super Conqueror. Okay, changing position again. This is one of two replays featuring the Geschützwagen E100. We've got another one in from somebody else at virtually the same time. Now, as this is the first replay of the weekend, he's actually... Oh, that guy just used his repair kit. He's got it tracked and fixed it straight away. Rounds out. Okay, just missed him. But that would be a good target for your next shot. And he's moving to avoid counter battery. Okay. Now, he's actually... well, nicely enscouched in that bush, actually. Okay, target is very low on hit points now. One shot could kill him. Okay, he's dialed in. Select your spots. That's it. When you're fully ready to go, just wait for him to drive straight through the game point, and that's your shots out. Oh, that was a kill. That's a good one. Beautifully aimed. In fact, it looked like it actually may have hit the engine bay. Now, Geschützwagen E100 never got built because it's fake Arty, I'm afraid. Yes, Wargaming invented it, but it never got produced. They did produce an E100, but cancelled the project. And so therefore, unfortunately, it never got put into main production. Which is more the shame, really, because it might have been quite a good little tank. It should have had the same turret as you find on the mouse. Oh, enemy Arty got spotted. At least one of them has been. Oh, and the other one has as well. Okay, so the T-92's just moved himself down into that dip. Meanwhile, the Object 261 on the enemy team is making a quick run for it. He's trying to work out where the guy's going. Oh, he's going down into the dip. Rounds out. Well, he got some splash. 291 hit points. The reason why the shell was delayed, that's a very, very long shot. It's nearly 4 seconds for the shell to arrive. Okay, got an E100 here to fire at the actual tank. Of course, the turret wouldn't have looked like that. It would have looked like the same turret you find on the mouse with the rounded front. Okay, going for the Object 277. Lined up, rounds out, and... oh, we got an overshoot there. Now, as far as we know, the E100 hull, because that's what was completed, was actually captured by the British and taken back to the UK and used as a range target for many years. So it had a load of holes along one side. And then after a while, the British actually decided that they were going to scrap it as scrap metal. And so it was sent to a scrapyard in Portsmouth. And, oh, that was a good shot. And the Gorilla 15 went down afterwards. Yes, so it went to the scrapyard, and as far as we know, we don't know what actually happened to the hull after that. It could actually have been buried in the sand, because what they did is if there was any vehicles that they no longer had any demand for, because the bottom had fallen out the scrap metal market, so instead what they did is they just buried them under the sand so they had more spare space. He's just wiped out the enemy E-900. So yes, there's every chance that E-900 is still there, but buried under the sand. Now, we're 8 up on the enemy at the moment. There's only 5 enemies left, including the 2 Arty. We just found one of them, T92. He's still in the bowl, but he didn't last very long. Now, as far as we know, the Object 261 wasn't far away. Okay, we've got an AMX M454 just around the corner. We're dialing in as fast as we can, but we can't get a direct hit. It'll have to be a splash hit. Well, he did get some splash and he got some stun. The Object 261 is in sight. Not sure if we're going to get a reload in time. It's 20 seconds to go. And our E-900 has just turned up. And the Object 261 appears to have failed on his shotgun, or has he? I don't know. Well, I think that tank is going to be dead very shortly. Yes, he is. Which means now there's only one enemy left. It's a Super Conqueror, and we saw he was down in the riverbed, hiding from us. I don't think we can get a shot in there. Yes, the ground actually works against us. We fire one in to stun him anyway, but he gets rid of the stun straight away. Our AMX 13105 went in there. He nearly got wiped out. The game is over. It's a victory. Here's the end of battle stats. That was a second-class tanker for talon1958 in the GW E-900. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 6. And his win rate from the game was 765, which is not great, but he did get 2 kills in the game, and they were nice ones. And let's have a look at the team scores and see where he was. Well, he's not at the top of the table. On this occasion, the Strip 103B was with 4,163 hit points. Second highest damage was the Super Conqueror with 3,801 hit points. And in third place, we've got the Jaegeru on our team, the Jaeger Jagdpanzer E-900. He got 3,341 hit points of damage. The Super Conqueror picked up a Spartan, by the way. When it came to Talon, he got 923 hit points of damage, which puts him way down the table. But when it came to kills, he's actually in second place because the Strip 103B managed 4 kills. 2 kills went to Talon, to the E-900, and also to the Strip 103B. And only 1 player on the enemy team managed to get 2 kills, and that was their Super Conqueror. In fact, only 2 players on the enemy team managed to get kills at all. So they weren't very up to it in terms of skill. When it came to base XP, he's a little further down the table, I'm afraid. Yes, in 6th place overall. 994 went to the E-900, 947 went to the Strip 103B, 885 went to the AMX 13105, and 752 went to Talon 1958. The E-900, by the way, got a Spartan, Pascucci's medal, and the Steel Wall, so he did kill both Arty in the end. So let's have a look at detail. 11 shots fired. Not a huge amount, but that probably accounts for why it's only a second class. 2 direct hits on the enemy, 0 penetrations, 9 splash, damage of 923 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damage 7 of the enemy, killed 2, so missed out on getting a Confederate by just 1 tank. If he'd actually got 1 more tank hit, I think he might have actually managed to get that Confederate. 1,387 hit points of stun assist off 6 stuns. On a premium count, he actually earned 63,569 credits profit, and he got 5 bonds for this being tier 10, and on top of that, 2,256 experience points as well. So it was a decent game for Talon, but sadly it was going to be only a second class. a bruiser, and of course only 765. But that still puts him in the lead. But knowing how good Angelina is, I think the problem is that, yeah, Angelina's going to beat that. So Talon's going to have to keep on the ball and try and do better than that sometime later on during the week. Anyway, let's have a look at the second replay. The second replay is on the southwest spawn of Westfield, and it's under the command of randyxx777. 2 marks of excellence on the barrel, so he's obviously played his GWE900 quite a lot. Now, the Object 261 appears to be going up the ramp, but I think actually he's going to stay low and in the ground depression. There's more room to move about in this area. Okay, enemy's been sighted, a Bosch 155. He's not loaded yet, but he will be momentarily. That will make a good first target. Flight time about 2 seconds. Going for the Viz 55 instead. Direct hit! That one was right on the money. Now, as there's no worry of enemy actually spotting you, you can stay out in the open on the first few minutes of the game. Of course, you have to be worried about any enemy tanks getting sighting of you later on as they start coming up this end of the map. But look at that, 2 very nice targets together, a Bosch 155 and a Strib 103. Rounds out. Well, it looks like we got some stun on the Bosch, and then our teammate got a direct hit immediately afterwards, so we picked up some stun assist. So that worked out well. Okay, BZ75 over in the corner. We're almost loaded. Got a bit of a rescue bloom there, but I think he's going to go for the target. Rounds out. Oh! Well, it looked like somebody stopped the BZ in his tracks, and then we got some splash damage to 97 afterwards, so that worked out very well. Somebody would be very pleased that they got the assist on that one. Again, he's not marking the targets. That would really help his teammates know that that's what he's going for next. Yes, it does tend to cloud chat with lots of messages saying, this is my target, but I tell you, it really is important when it comes to getting players to actually work together. If you know that you're going for a specific target, if others know that you're going for a specific target, they may agree to fire at the same target at the same time, either disable them, or they might fire at the same one after you fire, and then you get the stun assist. Okay, he's almost ready to go on the mouse. He's getting a bit of obstructions from the buildings. Yep, you see that building there is blocking the shot. Okay, now he can do it. Rounds out. It lands short on the mouse. Now, the GWE900 does carry 30 rounds of ammunition, so you've got plenty of ammo to play with. Unlike some of the other tier 10 Arties, such as the T92, which only gives you 16 rounds to play with, or the Object 261, which has 20 rounds to play with, this one you've got much more. And really, it should be fair that all Arties should get, either a tier 10 should get the same number of rounds. At least that way, you would, of course, get an equal chance to do some damage. That's a direct hit, right on the money. 393 from a direct hit. Didn't pen, but did do some significant damage. Strip 103B retreating because he got spotted. But he hasn't pulled away very far. He's actually sitting behind those bushes. And I suspect that he might not be the only one. Yes, the Bosch 155 is there as well. So it'd be a good idea to fire at the Bosch, because I think you might actually get the Striv as well. If the shell... Yes, he got the kill. And I suspect the Striv might have taken some damage as well. They've got 2 Striv 103Bs, and they're both in the same general area. And it looks like one of the enemy Arties in that corner as well. Possibly the 261. The GWE900 is bound to be further down the hill. Okay, we're going for the BZ again. He got another rescue bloom. That worked against him. Lines up the shot. Work out where he's going. Rounds out and it lands short, but he got stunned. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything out of it. Lots of action going on. Lots of tanks dying at the same time. But it's still everything to play for. I mean, our team does have more hit points than the enemy. But they've less guns now. I'm not sure we can get a shot on that mouse. He's hiding behind the house. Notice the Minotauros trying to get at the Strip 103Bs and there's a Jaeger up there as well. So we're going for the Jaeger. Okay, again, he got a bit of a rescue bloom. Oh, now this could be useful because he might actually get a kill shot if he can get this one on target. Yes, he gets him! Or did he? No, he didn't get it. The 261 beat him to the punch. And unfortunately, he ended up missing out. Okay, he's telling the Leopard that he's going to support him by putting a round into the mouse. He could kill it with one shot, actually. Okay. Oh, the T-57 Heavy comes into sight. We're going for the mouse anyway. And he gets the kill. Unfortunately, we did lose the Leopard. And the T-57 Heavy is still there. We're one up on the enemy still. They've only got 5 left. Both Arty. 1 tank destroyed, the Strip 103B. 2 heavy tanks, the T-57 Heavy and the Viz-55. Okay, there's the T-57. Now we can take his... Oh, he's a splash kill now! Wait for it now! Beautiful kill. It appeared the shell actually went through the roof of that building, but it actually went over the top. But he did get the kill. And now the Viz-55 is down to 538 hit points. Okay, what can he do with this shot? Can he get a kill shot? Lined up, rounds out, and just missed him. Oh, that RNG was very fickle and cruel there. He was perfectly on target. He would have got that shot. And then he would have had another kill. That would have been his 4th. Now, as far as we know, there's 3 enemy tanks on the far north side of the map. The Strip 103B, one of the Artys, and that Viz-55 we just lost sight of. Okay, people pinging the map where they think the targets are. And we can see where one of the Arty is. That's the only Arty left in the game. It's the GWE-100. And we know he's in that area, and he's more than likely near the bushes. He'd have to be in the bushes, because otherwise the Batchat over in that corner of the map would have spotted him by now. So he must be camoed up in one of those bushes. Probably the same bush where the Strip 103B and the Foch were last seen. Okay, the Heshbarn's doing a quick survey. If he can find the Viz for us, we might be able to get that kill. Okay, we just need sight of him. There he is! Okay, Foch is probably, the Heshbarn's probably going to take a hit. Unless we can get a shot on target. Oh, he got a bit of a rescue bloom. Yes, again, he's getting lots of rescue blooms. He's not settling on the target before he's shooting. And it's just making it suddenly expand rapidly. And he's losing the chance to get an accurate shot. Well, the Heshbarn's blown his wad. And he's trying to say, get back quick. He's going to take a hit. He does take a hit. Can we get the kill shot? No. Unfortunately, the Viz gets the kill, but can we get the kill shot on him? Work out where he's going. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now. Oh, he got him. He did get him. We didn't see the wreck appear until after it said, yes, you got him. But he did get the kill. It probably took the computer a few moments to work it out. He said, sorry, FB, in chat. Yeah, he didn't save his teammate. It was that reticule bloom that let him down the first time, but it was a good shot. He was trying to track the target, trying to pick the spot ahead of where he was going, but he got it absolutely right. Yes, he must be in that bush. It's the only logical place he could be for the tracers to be coming from that corner. The bat chat's gone all the way around. He's actually approaching from a different angle now. Trouble is, the Striv 103B is probably going to be up in that corner as well. And I more than likely think he's behind those bushes. They're just, yeah, somebody's just pinging the map there. In fact, that was Randy pinging the map. That's where he thinks they are. And I'd say, yes, he is more than likely behind that bush or just slightly to one side. Okay, he's ready to go. We don't know the fitness of the Striv. He could have virtually no hit points at all if he's received a few blind shots. Batchat only needs to find him for us. He's found him. Oh, he's put one round in. And the Striv's turning. Rounds out. Could we get a kill? Oh, just missed out on him. Left him on 32 hit points. And unfortunately, the Batchat goes down. But the good news is the Striv was taken out by the Wizzy 113 GFT. So we've lost the chance to get a Top Gun. But we've still got 4 kills. Now, where is that enemy Arty? They're now suggesting he may have returned to the northeast corner of the map. And we have platooned with the Wizzy 113 GFT. So there's a possible brothers in arms on the cards. So long as the Wizzy stays alive. He has got low hit points. And they found him. He's on the move. My gum. He tried to get safe, but he's not safe now. Oh, yes! The Wizzy hit him, and then Randy finished him off, and that's a victory. Here's the end of battle stats. That was a first-class tanker for Randy XXX777 in the GWE100. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He actually ended up with 5. 1 short of getting a Top Gun and 1/3 of the enemy team. And I'm afraid, yes, it was his teammate who actually took away the chance to actually get that Top Gun. But all the same, he still managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 10. And he also got a Brothers in Arms because he managed to get 5 kills. His platoon mate got 3 kills. And so they earned the dynamic Brothers in Arms platoon. Win 8, 1,767, which is very good indeed. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the highest damage in this game turned out to be the Viz55 in the enemy team. Yeah, he may have been a difficult one to kill. He got a high caliber for 6,237 hit points of damage, but Randy got him in the end and finished him off with a blind shot, actually, because he aimed ahead of his path. But yes, he suddenly appeared as a dead wreck after the computer finally worked out that, yes, he had killed him after all. Second highest damage in the game went to the Striv 103B, who got 3,485. And the third highest damage went to the Heshpal on his team, the FB4005, who unfortunately got killed by the Viz55 before Randy could actually get his second shot out. And yes, so he actually got 3,363. You can see that Randy only got 1,848 hit points of damage, but he still managed to get 5 kills, which puts him top of the tree when it comes to kills. 4 kills went to the Striv 103B on the enemy team, 3 kills went to the Viz55 on the enemy team, and also to the Batchat 25 ton and his platoon mate, the Wizzy 113 GFT. And when it came to base XP, he's in second place, Randy, because his top spot went to the Batchat 25 ton, 1,006 base XP. He's the only player to get over 1,000 base, with the third place going to the Viz55 on his own team. And, well, his platoon mate managed 830, so good for him. 16 shots fired, 5 direct hits on the enemy, no penetrations but 13 splash. He did get 1,848 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 5, did 186 hit points of stun assist off 8 stuns. Now, on a free-to-play account, he actually did make a loss, quite a considerable loss, actually, 30,186 credits, and the reason for that was consumables. Yes, they were rather expensive because you had to pay full price for them, and that's why it's actually better to buy them whilst they're half price, if you can. 7 bonds for it being tier 10, and he got 844 base XP, no multipliers, so that's all the experience points he managed to get away. So 2 good games in the GWE100. Randy didn't really have to relocate at all because I don't think the enemy were interested in counter battery. I think they were far too busy trying to nail the tanks and nail each other, trying to nail the enemy tanks. But it actually made quite an interesting battle because that Viz 55 was very, very dangerous. And it's nice that Randy managed to get the kill on him and then managed to get an easy kill on that GWE900, the enemy one, right at the end of the game when his teammate put 1 round in, but it didn't kill him and enabled him to get a nice splash kill to finish it off. So I hope you enjoyed both of those replays. First replay with talon1958 and the second replay with randyxx777. If you did, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, and leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.